Hello, my name is Victor. I'm from Leman Mazda here in Bloomington, Illinois. What I've got here is a 2016 Mazda CX-3 Grand Touring all-wheel drive. So, it is a brand new model for Mazda. It is kind of its entry into the compact CUV market. Essentially, it's for the people who don't really need the highest or the biggest size of the CX-5, but still want to sit up high and get a little bit more space than, say, a Mazda 3. So, I hear that you're an empty nester who does a lot of biking trips, you're kind of worried about, a little bit concerned about safety, and want to have enough room for luggage for all the frequent trips you do. So, CX-3, I'm sorry, kind of checks a lot of the boxes in a lot of aspects. The biggest things, like I mentioned before, is it does sit up higher like an SUV, since it is based on the CX platform. You sit up higher, you get a little better visibility, so on your trips you can still see out ahead, sit up above most of the traffic, and go from there. Visibility, safety on the Grand Touring, you do have LED headlights, a lot brighter, a lot denser, so you can see the road a lot clearer, and then spot any issues, and the LED fog lights are also the same. Working around the vehicle, you kind of see it's got some of the kind of the ruggedness with the SUV, with the black bumper trim, black fender flares, to kind of get you some of that protection also when you're going out on those trips, and so on and so forth. CX-3, it does have available all-wheel drive. This one is all-wheel drive, and it is I call it an automatic all-wheel drive. It's in front-wheel drive normally, and then it kicks into all-wheel whenever you need it. It's completely transparent. You can't tell it's ever happening, but it does give you that peace of mind that if the weather gets bad or roads get slick, you have that safety. Moving on back, just because you are getting a smaller SUV doesn't mean you have to sacrifice any of that style. So, you know, being an empty nester, you still kind of want to look good, maybe. So they do have nice 17-inch wheels, standard on the Grand Touring, looks a little nicer. And also getting that, you still keep a decent profile tire, so you still have, you know, on-road safety. You don't have to worry about blowouts and stuff like that, which are normally associated with the nicer, bigger wheels. Moving on around, you mentioned you have mountain bikes. You can fit a mountain bike in the back if you take the wheel off, but since you want to carry some luggage as well, Mazda does offer an available roof rack that bolts onto this little strip right here. It's a Mazda factory accessory. It's not some aftermarket stuff that may or may not work. And you can mount there in 2 mountain bikes on top, and you even have the option to mount them with the wheel on. Moving on around to the back, I mentioned luggage space is a concern. You do have a decently sized trunk for all your luggage. You can fit a couple duffel bags pretty comfortably. This partition does pop out, so you can get a little bit taller items in there. And then if you really, you know, went to the market or something while you're on your trip and got some more stuff, the seats do pretty easily fold with just the push of a button. So, also underneath you do have a little bit more storage. You can keep some of the stuff, valuables hidden, out of sight, out of mind. So moving on kind of around to the vehicle, let's kind of take a look on the inside real quick. So, kind of takes a little bit of stress out of long trips, and you also have lane departure. You start getting a little tired, the car will alert you if you're veering out of your lane. And lastly, my favorite feature, especially if you take a lot of long trips, is radar cruise control, where it'll automatically maintain your speed on the highway, so you don't have to constantly keep adjusting depending on traffic flow.